The US Treasury Secretary was giving evidence to a Senate committee, but he wanted his message to go much wider. This was a clear warning to politicians. Stop playing politics with the debt limit.
No Congress in 224 years of American history has allowed our country to default, and it's my sincere hope that this Congress will not be the first.
The US government could be just a week away from running out of money. It hit its $16.7 trillion debt limit in May. Since then, it's been taking what the Treasury calls extraordinary measures to keep paying the bills. But all that will stop on October 17th. Mr. Liu told the committee the government has big bills to pay, including payments to the military and to the elderly. It also has to pay interest on its debt. And if it can't pay its bills, the US is in default.
Unfortunately, today we face a manufactured political crisis that is beginning to deliver an unnecessary blow to our economy, right at a time when the United States economy, the American people, have painstakingly fought back from the worst recession since the Great Depression.
The US falling into default would have what a Treasury report called a catastrophic impact on the economy. It would firstly lead to a sharp fall in the value of the dollar, which can lead to increased inflation. US interest rates will rise, which will make mortgages and loans more expensive. And that rolls into slower economic growth in the US, which will almost inevitably mean a hit for growth in other global markets. As Liu was talking, the leader of the Republicans in Congress, Speaker John Boehner, acknowledged he was working on a short-term deal to raise the debt ceiling. That would allow further talks on wider financial issues such as spending cuts. But it would only be for 6 weeks.
It's time for leadership. It's time for these negotiations and this conversation to begin. And I would hope that the President will look at this as an opportunity and a good faith effort on our part to move halfway to what he's demanded in order to have these conversations begin.
The White House says it'll entertain any move that lifts the debt limit with no strings attached.
I think the President said the other day that if they were to send them a clean debt ceiling extension, no partisan strings attached, he would sign it. But we don't know that that's what we're going to get here.
Ideally, the White House wants a longer, cleaner deal, but they haven't ruled out discussions with the Republicans. And in the current climate, that's a step forward. Alan Fisher, Al Jazeera, Washington.